Alright, so this is my post-fight of Chisora and Whyte. I wasn't scoring the fight because I was watching Frampton versus Warrington at the same time, so I tried to not score either fight, but I just wanted to give some thoughts about that. I thought that both guys came in tremendous shape. For Chisora to be as old as he is, he came in great shape and fought very well. And I thought his body work in the first couple rounds, in the first half of the fight, was tremendous. And I thought he was a great pressure fighter tonight. And he had way more success in the first half of this fight than he did against Carlos Takam, which is interesting, who also got a TKO on that undercard. But I thought Chisora was doing well, and I thought Dillian Whyte needed to use his jab more, but I guess the strategy was for Whyte to wear down Chisora and get the late KO, as he did. Whyte didn't really pump his jab or use his 1-2s and use distance in this fight like he did against Parker, but he did fight. He fought well, and that he put his combinations together well. He actually hurt Chisora in the first round really bad, but he didn't jump on him. He smiled at him. And I think he hurt him a couple other times in the fight, but he didn't jump on him. And then the KO was off of a beautiful left hook. They both threw left hooks at the same time. It's just Whyte's left hook connected perfectly on the chin, and he got the knockout. I actually think that this fight seemed to me to be better than the first fight. It was more action-packed. The punches were hard. It looked like they landed a little bit harder. Both men hurt each other. Chisora literally had Whyte running from a body shot at one point in the fight. Chisora was up on the 2 of the cards. Even though he had 2 points taken off. The first point I don't think he should have been taken off of. He hit Whyte on the belt line. A warning would have been suffice for that. It wasn't like he was intentionally punching low. It just a combination let off and he hit him on the belt line. The second point that he got taken away, he elbowed up for some reason, which where Whyte was pushing down on his head. I also thought Whyte could have got a point taken away for using his forearm to push into Chisora's neck. So it was a lot of it was a really dirty, sloppy, nasty but good fight. I feel like these two guys are great for the heavyweight division because they're coming forward, they're throwing punches, they're nasty and mean, and they don't care about staying under the rules per se the whole fight. As far as what they're going to do next, I think Chisora should probably fight somebody like Dave Allen. I feel like that's the perfect crossroads fight for them two guys. Whoever wins can go back to that gatekeeper style status, and the other one can go to fighting prospects and things of that nature. As for Whyte, I really don't want to see a rematch with AJ, but I think that is what's going to be next. And I actually think Whyte will have a lot of people on his side in the rematch, hoping that he wins. But I just don't see that fight going any different. I don't see him being able to take the punches of Anthony Joshua, who punches much harder than Chisora and is also much more technical. Punches straighter, uses left hooks. His AJ's left hook and right uppercut, the punch that he knocked Whyte out with the first time, have gotten even better. And he's also added a jab to the body, which will frustrate Whyte a lot too. So I really hope that's not the next fight, but I definitely see it as the next fight. Also, when it comes to Whyte, I would love to see him fight somebody like Ortiz or Big Baby Miller, or Brazil. That's the 3 fights that I want for him. Ortiz, Big Baby Miller, or Brazil. Seeing as if Brazil wins his fight tonight. It would be it's going to be interesting though, if they do fight. Like the lead up, I remember the last lead up to Whyte and Joshua, it was a lot of trash talk, a lot of just like it was a great like lead up to the fight, and that sold the fight well. But I really don't want to see that fight. But I thought Dillian Whyte did. His stamina looked much better than against the Joseph Parker fight. In the 11th round, he actually looked pretty sharp for a Whyte fight. So like, I'm happy to say that. Like, he looked much better in the later rounds, and it looks like he's fixed some of his stamina problems, which is good. He came in good shape. Him and Chisora both came in very, very good shape. I was totally surprised at the weigh-in. Even though I had watched a couple videos of them working out, I was surprised at the end result. It was good, and he looked the same on fight night. So I thought it was a great fight, great action fight. Definitely a fight that you could watch over and just see like 2 guys throwing a lot of punches, wild punches, hard left hooks, right looping right hands, and just a lot of action in it. I also from the eye, like, not just scoring it, but from the eye, it did look like Chisora was winning, but he did have those 2 points taken away, so he was probably like closer to like a draw at that point. But he did get knocked out, and he got knocked like cold out, like how Lucas Brown got knocked out, which is interesting because Whyte didn't have like this one punch knockout power coming up. He's got more and more punch power, punching power on his punches recently. Like, he has some of the best knockouts in the heavyweight division in the last 2 years. So the Brown knockout and this knockout, so that's interesting to me. But I still just don't see him, especially if AJ has improved on any of the new things that he worked on in the Povetkin fight. I just don't see that fight going long. So I would rather him fight the other American fighters and let AJ and Wilder fight each other and get an undisputed champ. But that's my take on Whyte Chisora. I'll be back with another video talking about Frampton and Warrington, because I actually love that fight. It was an amazing fight. So yeah.